Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video at MOJO Hookah Lounge. Based on your comments, we see a lot of people asking us to make a video on how to properly pack a bowl. So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get to it. All right, so we have the first bowl, which is Samsara Svitria. How we pack it is pretty simple. Basically, what you would have to do is we using fork, grab a fork, get the tobacco, just drop it in there, kind of rearrange it, but don't press it. Something like this would be sufficient. The next step is you get a toothpick or any poker, grab the bowl and fluff out the tobacco. Why we're doing this is to make the bowl smokier. So once the tobacco is fluffy in the bowl, usually what happens is the heat gets around the tobacco leaves and it burns more efficient. So increased smoke output. All right, so that's all you have to do. We're done with this one. So second bowl that we have is an ST bowl. We're gonna get some tobacco, drop it in a bowl. Basically, the way of packing that I will be showing you right now is the best if you're smoking alone at home. You want to get a short session of smoking. What I like to do is get the tobacco up to the point where I have about 5 millimeters between the edge of the bowl and then the tobacco, and rearrange it. Make sure it lays evenly. This bowl should last for about 40 minutes, which is plenty in my opinion, because anything more than an hour of smoking, if you are alone especially, might give you a headache. I usually don't recommend smoking for longer periods of time. All right, so we're done with this one. So the next bowl that we have is a Hookah bowl, funnel style. With this one, we'll show you the packing of a bowl, which basically keeps in mind the flavor, not the smokiness. So what we would need is, again, the tobacco, but this time we're not gonna leave it fluffy. We wanna press it a bit. For this bowl, we're using basically more tobacco. So what we wanna do is get the fork or a toothpick or something like that and kind of push it a bit. That way the top layer of the tobacco is pressed down. All right, so the bowls that we prepared are ready. They heated up for, I would say, 4 minutes now, and we'll give them a try and see how they smoke. Well, as you can see, the heat, the smoke output from this bowl, from this particular bowl, is pretty good. The flavor is on par. So if you have this type of bowl, then I just showed you how to pack it properly. But that depending on what type of tobacco you're using. So if you're using like something like Al-Fakhr, Starburst, Fumari, or any lighter tobaccos, that would be good for you. All right, so we have a fresh start. So basically, due to the tobacco sitting low in a bowl, it heats up a little bit slower, but once it gets heated up, once it heats up, you'll notice a lot of smoke. So for the third bowl, we kind of pushed the tobacco a bit, so it's kind of pressed in a bowl, but it still touches the heat management unit that we have. So let's try it out. Smokiness is on par, and then because the tobacco slightly touches the lotus that we have, the flavor is more pronounced, and it's a warmer type of flavor. And when you pack the bowl like this, like in 10 or 15 minutes, you might want to put the lid down so you can prevent it from overheating. Right, so that was the proper ways of packing bowls. If you have any suggestions for us, or if you have some different styles of packing a bowl, leave a comment down below. Also, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and then hit the notification bell That way you can be notified when we post new videos, and always stay tuned for some new videos.